On June 24, 2022, the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, the landmark 1973 decision that legalized abortion nationwide. This decision has sparked intense debate and controversy, with many people wondering what this means for abortion in America. In this video, we'll be exploring this important issue. So if you're curious, stick around. Hi everyone, and welcome to Legal Every Day. Our channel is all about making the law accessible and easy to understand, no matter who you are or where you come from. Whether you're a law student, a legal professional, or simply someone who's curious about how the legal system works, we're here to help. From everyday situations like traffic stops to more complex legal issues, we've got you covered. So if you're ready to dive in and learn more about the law, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Thanks for joining us on this legal journey, and let's get started. For decades, the right to an abortion had been protected under the landmark Supreme Court case Roe v. Wade, which established a constitutional right to abortion under the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. This meant that the government could not unduly burden a woman's right to choose to have an abortion up until the point of viability of the fetus, which is typically around 24 weeks of pregnancy. This right had been constantly challenged since the Roe v. Wade decision. In 1992, the Supreme Court ruled on another major abortion case, Planned Parenthood v. Casey. This decision upheld the basic framework established in Roe, but allowed states to regulate abortion in some ways as long as those regulations did not place an undue burden on a woman's right to choose to have an abortion. Since then, many states enacted a variety of restrictive abortion laws, including mandatory waiting periods, ultrasound requirements, and restrictions on insurance coverage for abortion. As a result, access to abortion became increasingly difficult in some parts of the country. Despite these challenges, Roe v. Wade remained the law of the land until Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization on June 24, 2022. In this decision, the court held that the Constitution does not confer a right to abortion. The case was brought by Jackson Women's Health Organization, the only abortion clinic in Mississippi, which challenged a Mississippi law that bans most abortions after 15 weeks of pregnancy. The law was blocked by a federal district court and an appeals court on the ground that it was unconstitutional, but the Supreme Court overturned the lower court rulings. Does it mean that abortion is now illegal? Not necessarily. The Dobbs decision simply means that the 14th Amendment does not guarantee the right to an abortion as was previously believed. The majority opinion, written by Justice Samuel Alito, explained that Roe was egregiously wrong from the start and that it stemmed from a faulty historical analysis. In other words, Roe v. Wade was incorrect and was based on inaccurate information about history. The court held that the right to abortion is not deeply rooted in this nation's history and tradition and that it is not implicit in the concept of ordered liberty, meaning that the right to have an abortion is not firmly established in U.S. history or in the fundamental principles of American liberty. So, whether abortion is illegal now depends on the laws of your state. For example, in Arkansas, abortion is illegal, except when it is necessary to save the life of the mother. A person who performs an abortion faces up to 10 years in prison and fines of up to $100,000. On the other hand, in California, abortion is protected as a fundamental right. Individuals have the right to an abortion before viability. California law also prohibits the state from interfering with the right to have an abortion, including requiring waiting periods, mandatory ultrasounds, or counseling that is designed to discourage from abortion. As of this video, a total of 19 states have moved to ban or restrict abortion following the overturning of Roe v. Wade, and this number is expected to rise to 24. Some of these states had trigger laws that became effective immediately after Roe was overturned. A trigger law is a law that is not enforced until a change in circumstances occurs. So in those states, the overturning of Roe v. Wade was the change that triggered the abortion restrictions. Other states have laws that made abortion illegal before Roe v. Wade, that were blocked after Roe was decided in 1973, and that are now back in force. Well, that's it for our discussion on the state of abortion law in America. I hope you found this video informative. So, what do you think? Do you agree with the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade? Share your thoughts on this topic in the comments below. And if you have any questions about abortion law or anything else I talked about in the video, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer them. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more informative content. See you in the next one.